a lot going on. It is a lot going on. The streets are on fire. On fire. I'm sitting over here trying to get ready for my vacation. Cause y'all know I'm going to Chicago. No, I'm not. I'm not going to Chicago. But girl, y'all know I'm going on vacation. I leave Thursday. Today is Tuesday. And the girls got the streets on fire. The girls got the streets on fire. I've been trying to ignore it. I don't know if I was going live, do a pre-recorded video because I got a VMA video that's still on the way. So if y'all care to watch it, it's going to come up. If you don't care to watch it, you know, screw you. But it's still coming, all right? And I already filmed it. I just a lot of stuff is going on. Life update coming soon. But I'm trying to jump on this vacation, girl. Okay? But I'm trying to go on vacation and take a deep breath. So without further ado, let's roll the intro and get directly into what's TJ Land. The first thing I want to talk about today is Natalie Nunn and Jess Hilarious. Now, y'all know I ain't too much of a fan of Jess Hilarious. Now, I did like the one interview she did with the girl, what is it, Don't Call Me White Girl. Love the interview now. But outside of that, Jess is trash. She's trash, she's trash, she's trash. Where is the trash can? So I can usher her in it. Because she's trash, okay? Now, Natalie Nunn went up to the Breakfast Club the other day. And Jess had been talking all of this, talking all that online and on the show about Natalie Nunn and how she thinks, you know, Natalie and Zeus owner, aka Lemmy, are using Chrisean and using her for money, pimping her out basically. Jess has spoken about this multiple times on different platforms. And Natalie finally came up to the Breakfast Club. Now, the day that Natalie comes up to the Breakfast Club, Jess isn't there. And that is really mysteriously crazy, okay? Because you know, to be running scared from Natalie Nunn, even Natalie Nunn has stepped up her fighting, but to be running scared from Natalie Nunn is crazy. Now, Natalie Nunn hit the red carpet and she said, you know, Just Hilarious was there the next day and she said this and said that, but she wasn't there the day of my interview. And I was like, Natalie ate that from me, because Jess has a tendency of barking and saying this and saying that and saying that. But when she knows that the people that she's been barking about or kind of saying something about are in the room, she wants to avoid confrontation and mysteriously not be there. And I'm like, maybe that's just the Memphis in me, where I'm like, you know, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna stand on it, and I can't wait to see you, because that's me. But Jess lacks there.
We saw you on Breakfast Club, such a fun interview. You kind of buried the hatchet with Charlemagne. Kind of, sort of, kind of. Any chance that you're gonna reconcile with Jess Hilarious or build a bridge?
No, like, she didn't even show up to her job for the day. That's like the most pussiest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like, you knew I was coming and you didn't come.
So she was supposed to be there?
Yeah, and then she came the next day and talked unlimited shit. I got no respect for you.
Now, Natalie ate that for me. Natalie has been chewing the girls up as of recently for me, girl, and she's just taking it and she's dominating, okay? But to move right on to the next situation, I just want to get this situation like out of the way because it's actually sad. It's sad to talk about. Now, it's this daycare, you guys, and they unfortunately had a couple kids get into their drug stash. So basically it's this daycare operating as a daycare and also a drug unit. And they had fentanyl out and the kids got into it and kids were rushed to the hospital. And unfortunately passed away. Now, just thinking about this whole situation and looking at it, I'm just disgusted.
At a daycare in the Bronx where one child died and 3 others were hospitalized after showing symptoms of exposure to opioids.
This is video of 36-year-old Gray Mendez, the daycare owner, walking out of the 52nd precinct in handcuffs. You can see a serious look on her face. She did not look up at the cameras earlier today. 41-year-old Carlisto Acevedo Brito kept his head down as police walked him out of the same precinct also earlier today. As the
people were coming out, being, you know, ushered out into the police car, I just feel like they should have been busted upside their head. There's no way that something could happen to my child, something could happen to my friend's child, something could happen to my niece, my nephew. cousin, any of that, and they'll be just ushered. I would be in the back of the police car with them because I would be busting them across their head. It's so sad. It is so disgusting to see because I know times are hard and people need to, you know, may have to open up different type of businesses, different streams of income. I understand that. To be having these type of narcotics, around kids at a daycare is unacceptable and crazy. It's so disgusting, and they've been charged with manslaughter. But let's, you know, move on to the next topic. So on the topic of daycare, let's talk about Tems. Now, Tems is African artist. I don't know which tribe. I don't know if tribe is the right word. Don't sue me. So Tem has been spotted out recently, and it looks like the stomach is bumped. It looks like a little bump in there. It looks like she got a little bomb. It looks like she got a little bun and little Tim's oven. Okay, and I'm looking like, oh my goodness. Now she hasn't even. Correct me if I'm wrong, if it did release, it didn't make no noise, and I didn't know. But she hasn't even released her debut album just yet. She's been putting out a couple singles and stuff like that, but I've been totally interested to hear her debut album. Now, if the album has been out a couple years or a couple months, please excuse me, because like I said, it didn't make no noise the way her first couple of singles was making the noise. Now, if she is pregnant, she ain't pregnant, oh my goodness, don't sue me. Like I keep iterating, I don't got no money, so don't sue me. But if she ain't pregnant, shout out to her not being pregnant. If she is pregnant, I want to know who she's pregnant by. That's just a little messy bottom and me. And let me pull a plug. Shout out my membership, okay? If you want to join my membership and be a messy bottom, it's the first link in the description box, okay? First link in the description box. Pick any tier. We be getting the good old keys, okay? The good old keys and exclusiveness, and it's just a hot mess in there. But Tim's, congratulations. So let's talk about Teyana Taylor and her fine chocolate king, okay? Now, it has recently hit the internet that her and her husband are no longer together. And a lot of people are speculating why, and she had to come clear it up, and she said, look here, baby, it wasn't infidelity. We actually been separated for a couple months, and we're the best of friends, and we just figured out we're better friends. And a lot of people are saying, you know, y'all been together 20 years. Actually 10, but they be like, y'all together 10 years, I had a child together. How are y'all just figuring out that y'all are together best as just best friends? And I kind of, you know, I wave my flag, and I do agree with that. But on the flip side of things, the girls are also trying to put things together because there's this girl on TikTok who said that she was an assistant for somebody that had a child and on multiple reality shows, and her husband was on Dancing with the Stars. People brought that back up and they were talking about that girl. I said, oh my goodness, girl, why ain't Teyana Taylor putting these people on NDAs? Because the girl even said that Teyana Taylor was crying and was doing something and passed out. I don't know what Teyana Taylor was doing because I couldn't figure out what the white girl was alluding to Teyana Taylor doing. But Teyana passed out on the shit, I tell you that, girl. She passed out on it, and she was the next day in her house like this. Ding! Teyana Taylor's a key. I'm just speechless. I'm speechless. I didn't really see it coming. I didn't say, oh my goodness, I expected that, because also when I see them, we always think, okay, those are the power couple. They always have phenomenal photo shoots when they pop out together on the red carpet, either her birthday, his birthday. Whenever they on the floor together, they look amazing. But we kind of should have known that something was wrong when we didn't see their ass at the Renaissance. We should have known something was wrong when we did see their ass at the Renaissance tour. But moving on to another situation that broke up, and I'm sitting here like, oh my goodness, it's Jeannie and Jeezy. Now look here, y'all know Jeannie said back in the day she loved her a dog piece of meat, honey. Dog meat on it. She said she loved her a dog piece of meat.
You dated black guys.
Loved black guys, yeah.
Yeah,
I did.
But for me, dark meat on the side, white keeps me mean and lean, you know? That's why I married white.
Okay, and when she said it, it was totally an acceptable thing, kind of, when she said it. But now that clip is coming back around and they trying to spin it on her. But her and her man has broke up, and girl, the streets are on fire. The streets are on fire. And I just want to say, the way that Jeannie is approaching the situation, she's kind of approaching it like, you know, this is a mutual decision. You know, we both felt like it was time to, you know, disperse. But just thinking from my messy bottom perspective, I'm sorry for Jeannie Mai. Like, girl, I'm sorry for her, because realistically, Jeannie Mai said she didn't want to get married again, but then she got married again, okay? Then she said she didn't want to have no baby. She said, no. Then she had a baby. Now, I'm pretty sure, I absolutely know, Jeannie Mai loves that baby. Okay, so it's not like Jeannie Mai's like, oh my goodness, I'm stuck with a baby. But I'm thinking like, damn, Jeannie Mai, you done gave in to this dark piece of meat. And he didn't reverse everything on you. So, send my love to Miss Jeannie Mai. But we gotta talk about some others that need to break up. We need to talk about Chrisean, Blueface, and Stewie, child. Let's just dive right on into it. Let's jump right on into it, because girl, Chrisean and Blueface are back together for the sake of the baby. They're back together for the sake of the baby. All of that trash that they put us through last week, screaming all over the baby, and boo-hooing, saying they was calling the cops. Somebody actually calling the cops on Blueface, because it was something, he got something for in child endangerment last week. So somebody actually calling the cops on Blueface. All of that trash, ghetto, messy. If Mari was alive, he would have loved it as shit. And I'm thinking like, Blueface laid in the bed with the baby. Cute and all. 10s across the board. Wonderful picture. Great analytics. I see Chrisean has put the baby's Instagram back up. But on the flip side of things, this is toxic. This is disgusting. This is childish. This is not parenting mode. This is not how you act around a child. And I understand a lot of people go through with their baby daddies, cause girl, okay, I go through it with some baby daddies and I ain't had no kids. But realistically, that's some next level. Maybe I'm not too deep into baby daddy drama, stuff like that. But the level of calling CPS and doing all that, that's crazy. That is unacceptable and crazy, just for y'all to be laid up, booed up the next damn day, shooting music videos, and got Miss Stewie over here on Twitter losing her damn mind. Losing her damn mind on Twitter. And I don't know why Miss Stewie thought she had Blueface just locked in the bag. Girl, you was over there, you know, giving him that unpregnant coochie that he probably was tired of, you know, hitting Chrisean from the back and having to deal with her, you know, tossing and turning on her stomach. So he went and got some unpregnant coochie, was hitting you, breaking you off, breaking you down, beating it up, using you while Chrisean was, you know, pushing. Now Chrisean to push them out. He want to see his son. He wants some of Chrisean unpregnant cooch. And he over there having a blast. They over there shooting music videos. They the best of friends. And I'm pretty sure Zeus is filming a new season as we all gossip. Like, as we all gossip, as we all speak, Zeus cameras are probably following them right now. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm over it. I can't breathe. They on my neck. Okay? Let's move on to this last and final topic. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Now, the VMAs was the other day, and like I said, my VMA video is coming out soon. I'm so sorry I'm a little late with it. If you want to watch it, watch. If you don't, who cares? But, girl, the Nicki and Cardi B has to be a lot deeper than what we all were presented, what we all alluded to thinking we knew. Cause this is crazy. Now, the other day at the VMA, Nicki Minaj hosted, well, was supposed to be hosting. She didn't do much of hosting. But from other people's you know, point of view, they was thinking she was about to host. So Cardi B got on stage, Megan Thee Stallion got on stage. They did their performance early into the VMAs, and they left and got ready for the after party. Now, in the midst of all that, Offset remained in the audience and he enjoyed the performance because, you know, they were honoring 50 years of hip-hop and so, you know, he enjoyed the show. Now, Mr. Kenneth Petty, Nicki Minaj's husband, and his couple of goon friends are outside, you know, looking for Offset. And Offset, you know, is minding his business. At this point, he's headed, you know, on somebody's jet to go to the Twitch house and film with Kai. Now, they are literally naming Offset in a video and wanting Offset to come out and play. It's giving here kitty 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 kitty.
Somebody tell Offset, because Offset DM me. He DM me.
Come on, man.
Nigga
Fuck that
DM
nigga,
Cuckoo.
He off the set.
That whole gang could suck a dick.
Nigga, he off the set. Don't make us put you off the set, nigga.
What you talking about? Up north, I had you scared, boy.
Niggas off
Up
the
north,
set.
I had you scared, boy. A lot of y'all niggas. A lot of y'all niggas, man. Up top, y'all wasn't
Y'all
like
niggas
that,
checking in?
At all.
Keep believing in these niggas.
Legendary.
Keep believing in these pussy ass
Y'all
niggas.
niggas checking in?
This is pussy, man.
Wow.
Let's go, man.
Niggas
go,
been
man.
right here for man long, though.
Man.
They say we dumb. We are dumb.
Yeah, super.
Fuck it.
We off this, man. Time for them clown ass niggas, man. Fuck out of here. Sturdy, nigga. What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
What's poppin'?
Get fucking money, man. What's up?
Yeah.
Where the niggas is at, man?
Yeah.
Huh?
You don't know
Big
niggas.
Zoom.
They said you don't know niggas.
Big Zoom.
Planning that vacation. You
Yeah.
planning your funeral, pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way to the street.
Now, Offset sends a couple DMs, and baby, he's going off. Cardi B ends up jumping on Twitter, and she says like something about she wasn't scared or something like that. And things just get crazy. Now, fast forward past the men beefing. Now Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are doing, you know, the subliminal back and forth game. So bad where the Barbs are getting involved and they're making fake Canva images of Cardi B's parents being, you know, sex offenders and X, Y, and Z and Now when Cardi B seen this tweet, she wasn't playing no games. And I wasn't reading tweets tonight, but I do want to read this tweet verbatim. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to say he said, she said, he said. I gotta read it verbatim. She said, first it was a video line of Offset, now it's lies on my dad. I'm pretty sure y'all know offenders have to take a picture every year. Keep it cute on my family, especially offenders, pedos, and monsters, because everybody gonna want to cry when I start talking shit about the real sea snatchers.
Especially get the keys.
Now, when Cardi B tweeted that, I was nowhere to be found on Twitter. I didn't see it until today. I didn't see it until today. When I seen it, I said, "Ooh, I wish I could have seen it in live action." I said, "Girl, the Shade Room comments ain't doing it for me. The Neighborhood Talk comments ain't doing it for me. Jasmine Brand comments ain't doing it for me." I said, "I know Twitter was ablaze. I know Twitter was on fire, on fire, on fire. Oh, I wish I was tapped in." Girl, like I told you, I'm getting ready for the trip. But you guys, this is all I have to talk about in the T video. I am really high energy today because, like I said, I'm going on vacation. I'm so ready. I'm so excited. I'm so thankful. But you guys, I have to go. I have to get things together. I literally have to pack my bag. The trip is Thursday. I leave Thursday morning. No bag is packed. But I love y'all so much. I have to edit. I have to pack bags. I have to film more videos. I gotta go. But I'll definitely see y'all in a different video. And of course, I'm vlogging my experience. So I'll see y'all like in a week or two for that vlog, baby. But I love y'all. Bye.